Today we're spending 24 hours in Ipoh, one of Malaysia's most underrated food cities. And while we're definitely here for the food, we're not stopping there, because tucked away inside these limestone cliffs are cave temples with tunnels carved straight through the rock. And at the end, well, we're not going to spoil that just yet. So, is 24 hours in Ipoh actually worth it? Let's find out.
Welcome to the Roving Balys. We're Chris and Lydia and we are currently travelling through Malaysia.
Yeah, after all the sights and busyness and energy of Penang, we're now made our way down south to Ipoh, about halfway to Kuala Lumpur. Ipoh is known for all its incredible food, its limestone caves and its colonial architecture.
Ipoh does get some mixed reviews, so stick around and follow us on our journey around Ipoh and see if it's somewhere that you'd like to visit.
We arrived in Ipoh yesterday afternoon after catching a train from Penang, and were greeted by this grand century-old colonial railway station. Its Edwardian arches, columns and domes have earned it the nickname, the Taj Mahal of Ipoh. We're staying at the Whale Hotel, just outside the Old Town, but still within walking distance. Do you want to show everybody your favourite part of this room?
I've got a bath. Yay! I'm already getting it ready. I'm going to read my book for an hour or two and have a nice soaking bath. Well, the storm's coming over now and it looks pretty nasty, so we've decided to stay indoors and have a bit of a relaxing early evening tonight.
We only have one full day in Ipoh, so we were up early, ready to explore and taste everything the city has to offer, starting with its famous cave temples.
Ipoh is a bit different to the other towns and places that we've visited in Malaysia so far. It's surrounded by these steep limestone cliffs, and the locals here, they've built temples in the caves hidden within these cliffs, so we're going to go and check a few of those out this morning. It's 8:30 in the morning and we've come to Poh Tong temple north of Ipoh, and it looks like we're the only ones here so far. So it's a good time to beat the crowds and the heat and come here early.
You'd never guess that behind the simple temple facade lies such a dramatic sanctuary hidden within the mountain.
This temple was built about 100 years ago, and obviously the most striking thing is this giant Buddha statue, but also the walls are all painted in colourful murals of Buddhas and dragons and other deities. This really is quite striking.
As we moved further inside, the cave opened up into a vast limestone cavern with towering rock walls and high ceilings.
This is the continuing drip, drip, drip of water from the limestone walls. The janitors are continually mopping them up.
While most visitors walk into the main chamber, see the 40-foot golden Buddha and leave, tucked towards the back of the temple is a narrow limestone staircase. The steep steps wind their way up through the cave, squeezing between rock walls and narrow passages carved into the mountain. Eventually, the staircase emerges into a lush cliffside garden dotted with pagodas. And from there, it's one final climb to a viewpoint with panoramic views stretching across Ipoh and the valley below.
Well, I've reached the top. That was a bit of a climb, but it was well worth it. The views of the mountains here, and even just the staircase on the way up, were well worth the exertion. I'm glad we came here early before the sun really starts to bite, because that would have been murder in the heat of the day. So that's a good hint. If you're coming to the temples, the cave temples, come early. Not only do you beat the crowds, but you beat the sun if you're climbing all these steps. But now for the walk back down the cliff and back into the temple cave.
Poh Tong had already surprised us with its massive limestone chambers and hidden cliffside climb. But little did we know, the next cave temple was hiding even bigger surprises. One thing that we've learnt over the years is that the best trips are the least complicated ones. And honestly, staying connected takes away one of the biggest hurdles. You just want your phone to work like it does back home. And that's why we've been using Erolo for the past couple of years. We actually discovered Erolo on a trip to Morocco when we were stuck there with no data and no plan, until another traveller told us all about eSIMs. They're basically a digital SIM, so there's no more swapping out cards or worrying about losing them. And the best part, you can install an eSIM on your phone before you even leave home. That way when you land, you just switch it on and you're good to go. Maps and messages and booking a ride all sorted. And with coverage in more than 200 countries and regions and over 20 million users, Erolo makes travel that little bit easier. So if you want to stay connected on your next trip, give Erolo a go. And because we've partnered with Erolo on this video, they're giving our viewers $3 off your first eSIM when you use our promo code Balys. Just download the app using this QR code or the link in the description below. And so, with our next rideshare booked, thanks to Erolo, we headed to our second cave temple of the morning.
Oh, this is pretty, isn't it?
Chris, look at all the carp. Oh wow, they're huge. Massive. I like the rocks in there as well, looks really good.
I thought they were rocks until I saw them moving, the black ones.
Yeah, they kind of blend in a bit.
It's like they're layers. The white ones are at the bottom.
Oh yeah,
and then the black ones.
I didn't realise that either, just now when you said that. I just saw the black and the gold.
Yeah, the orange ones are sort of interspersed here and there.
I thought they were rocks under there.
Yeah.
We're now at Poh Tong Temple, which is a bit of a tongue twister.
Yeah, it's south now of Ipoh, but look at these gardens, these manicured gardens with bonsai type plants and carp ponds. And apparently they have tortoises here somewhere. He doesn't look happy. Oh, he does.
Tortoise pond.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, tortoise pond.
Wow.
What a reveal. Wow.
Wow.
Well, that was an amazing reveal, wasn't it?
It was beautiful. You come through the cave, follow the tortoise sign, and then you come through and go, oh wow, look at that, look behind it.
The cave just opens up to this clearing in the middle of the limestone cliff with all this lush undergrowth and this amazing temple And Lydia's favourite,
The tortoises.
the tortoises.
Lots of tortoises. Hello. He's
Ooh.
looking at me. Oh, Mr. Turtle.
He's going for his morning jog.
Look at this one. He's getting something out of his mouth. He's on the phone. He's a hungry boy, aren't you, mate? I wonder if we can buy food for them.
In Chinese culture, tortoises symbolise longevity and good fortune, which is why they're often found at Buddhist temples.
All these temples are free to get into as well, so you don't have to pay any entrance fee.
But a donation is welcome, so it helps to keep the place running.
Yeah, but they are actually places of worship. We saw lots of people praying at the previous temple. Not so many here.
Very serene.
It is very serene and quiet. I feel very peaceful. I feel like I shouldn't be talking.
On the way out, we did find a small stall near the cave entrance selling tomatoes and fish pellets for feeding the tortoises. But after a morning of temple hopping, we were ready to head back into Ipoh's Old Town and experience a very different side of the city. Ipoh is now one of Malaysia's largest cities, but 150 years ago it was just a small riverside settlement. The discovery of rich tin deposits in the late 1800s changed everything. As the mining industry boomed, Ipoh rapidly grew into one of the richest cities in British Malaya. Wealth from the tin trade transformed the city, bringing with it grand colonial landmarks like the iconic Ipoh railway station that we saw earlier, the Birch Memorial Clock Tower, and the Town Hall, locally known as Dewan Bandaran, along with elegant bank buildings and rows of Chinese shophouses that still define the old town today. And nowhere is that history more alive than in the narrow laneways just around the corner.
We've come down to the heritage centre of Ipoh, and the most popular street to come down and visit is Concubine Lane. So we're going to go and explore and see what's in Concubine Lane. It's not what you may think.
The Concubine Lanes is very, very touristy. So if you want to buy cheap t-shirts or souvenirs, this might be the place to get it, but certainly not that authentic historic streets that you would hope to visit. A couple of streets down from Concubine Lane, we've got Market Lane, so we're hoping that this might be a little bit more authentic, less touristy than Concubine. There's some street art. It's like Penang on a smaller scale, but definitely Market Lane is less busy, far fewer people in here, a bit more relaxed. Well, Market Street's a lot more authentic, so it's nice to take photos and get away from the crowds, but there's not a whole lot to do here. We might go look for some street art now, or maybe get a white coffee.
Compared to Penang's famous street art trail, Ipoh's murals feel a little more hidden. Less like a checklist and more like something you stumble across while you're exploring the old town. There may be fewer of them, but Ipoh does have some massive murals that cover entire building walls.
Just like Penang, Ipoh is famous for its street art, and here's one of an old man drinking white coffee, and white coffee is also something that Ipoh is famous for, so I think it might be time to go and try one and see how it differs from dark coffee.
For our first taste of Ipoh's famous white coffee, we headed to Nam Hiong, one of the city's most iconic old-school kopitiams. Despite the name, white coffee isn't actually white. Unlike darker roasted coffee, the beans are roasted at lower temperatures with margarine or butter, creating a smoother, less bitter flavour. Traditionally served with sweetened condensed milk, it's already sweet enough that there's really no need to add sugar.
Thank you. So I've got my white coffee. At last, it's the one thing that I wanted to get here in Ipoh. It's famous for it. So they roast the coffee beans in margarine. So it's not actually a different coffee bean, it's just the way they roast it. Here we go. Oh, that is so smooth. I know it's margarine, but it is buttery, but it is really good. I could drink this every day. I'm going to have to learn how to make white coffee.
Very smooth, but it does taste like there's sugar in it.
It does taste like.
Yeah, but it's very nice. Not too, like it's strong, but not bitterly strong. It's a very warm day, so I'm going to let Chris finish the hot coffee and I'll watch him.
That was fantastic. And only 2 ringgit 60, so $1 Australian.
It's now time to go and try another specialty that we were given a tip from our lovely friend Kevin in Penang. And I'm going to try this one because it's a bit cooler than the one Chris just had. And it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so let's go.
The treat Lydia had been looking forward to so much was a Malaysian shaved ice dessert known as ABC. And in this tropical heat, it couldn't have come at a better time.
Wow, look at this. Thank you.
Wow, look at that. So that's shaved ice and fruits and ice cream and jelly. It's not going to last long in this heat.
No.
Or with Lydia around, she likes ice cream and shaved ice and fruits.
That's a big bowl. I'm going to get into the ice now.
Yep.
Oh, it's got peanuts as well.
Oh, okay.
Peanuts and fruit. Oh, mango. I'm going for the mango.
Very ladylike.
Yep. It's so refreshing because it's so hot out here. I reckon they originally started to put it on ice just to keep the fruit from going off.
This cost us 11 ringgit, so that's about just over $4 Australian.
Wow, that's so good. Got little ball things, little...
I think you should let me have a go at it now before it goes all over the table.
Refreshing, isn't it?
It tastes like Turkish Delight,
Yeah, that's...
the shaved ice.
It's got like a rose ice.
And still this lychee. I just love all these tropical fruits. There's so much lychee and mango everywhere you go, and that's two of my favourite all-time fruits.
In saying that, you've seen enough of Chris eat. It's now my turn to help him.
After our ABC, we headed back to the hotel to freshen up before heading out again later to a local street food market.
We've come up to the rooftop to freshen up with a swim in the rooftop pool before we head out and grab some food.
But I've just found out that our hotel is actually attached to a shopping centre, which is very convenient. I didn't know before booking, but we may go via there on the way out.
Uh-oh, that could be dangerous.
Chris has done some shopping.
I'm buying a Tom and Jerry shirt. Look, Lydia's made me.
I've made him buy it.
Yep, made me.
What's he got on?
You like the shirt?
I do. Much better change. You smell better too.
Well, let's go get some food.
Okay, let's go, Jerry.
Popcorn.
Thank you. Thank you. No worries. Thank you. I love this idea. Got a bucket of drink. You need it here though because it's so hot. A big bowl of. Probably should have got a small. It's mango and lime. Very refreshing. Yum. Oh, you can just buy the crispy pork just like that, like a piece of crispy pork.
I could really make myself sick on that and be in heaven at the same time.
Well, you could buy a little bit. They just have like a little bit.
Can I have 200 grams, please? Thank you. Oh, I'm going to try this pork. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I love pork crackling. So all this was 25 ringgits and then a big drink.
Which was 7 ringgits.
7 ringgits. But this was a really good find coming here, wasn't it? We were just walking past along the street and all the music and the marquees were all lit up and we stopped by and it's called the Greenery Market. There's heaps of food stalls. It's just a food market. People come here having dinner and getting food and
Okay.
Hopefully we've got enough of an appetite to maybe try a couple more things. But then again we're looking for a particular restaurant tonight to go and eat at. So this is just an entree.
Okay.
Go. Thank you very much.
What did you get?
There we go. It's like a cheese pancake
so good.
sandwich almost.
Yeah. Oh my god, I want to see how this. Take it out and show. It's a coin. It's supposed to be a gold coin cake. So I want to see you eat it.
All right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
can you actually see the 10 ringgit coin mark on there? You might not be able to see it,
Looks
but
like an Aussie $2 coin. doesn't
Yeah.
it? The size of it, but
it's embossed into the pancake.
yeah. All right.
Ready?
Let's see what's inside. Can't wait to see this. Looks good. Big stringy cheese, like a big toasted sandwich.
Can't decide whether it's a sweet or a savoury. Because the pancake, is a sweet treat, but then the cheese is more savoury.
But you could buy, what was the other
You
filling?
could get strawberries,
Strawberries, Oreo cookies.
your durian in there.
Oh, no thanks. Chocolate, cheese.
I want to try durian at least once before
sure
I
you
leave
will.
Malaysia, okay?
I'm sure you will. All right, so the verdict is thumbs up, thumbs down.
If you like pancakes and you like mozzarella cheese, this is your heaven. Are you going to get one?
Maybe. Should I try it?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I might just do vanilla. Just plain vanilla. Just plain. That's good.
So it's marshmallow with ice cream in the middle of it.
It's good. I don't think I'll be able to eat it all on my own, but
I'll try to help you, but
it's like a
I
big
can't promise anything.
toasted marshmallow.
Let's try to find our way now to that restaurant. How's your appetite?
I think we're done.
The food at the market was delicious, but not exactly traditional, so before calling it a night, there was one more dish we just had to try. Ipoh's famous bean sprout chicken.
So Kevin, our guide from our tour in Penang, food tour, he recommended when we come to Ipoh that we try the salted chicken here. So we're going to follow his recommendation. Thank you, Kevin. And we're going to go and give it a try and let you know what it's like.
I think it was chicken and sprouts, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. I just know chicken, so we will find
I
out.
think it's chicken with sprouts.
Let's have a look.
We've ordered the famous chicken bean sprouts, Nigar Choi Kare, I think it's called. But yeah, oh, here it's just arriving now. Thank you very much. It's a chicken dish with bean sprouts, and it's a famous dish here in Ipoh. So we thought we may as well eat what the area is famous for. I also got a beer, but it's a giant beer. It's a full 750ml long neck of beer of Carlsberg. I do like bean sprouts. Well, this is a specialty of the region, so here we go. I do like bean sprouts, and then lovely and crunchy. And the chicken, it's fairly simple. It's just, you know, steamed or poached chicken done in a soy sauce, and I can taste there's a sesame oil in there as well. You can get quite a strong flavour of sesame oil. But yeah, very simple meal, but it's tasty. It's really good.
We made our way slowly through Ipoh's night markets on the walk back to our hotel, bringing our 24 hours in Ipoh to an end. It had been a full day of exploring and eating, and we'd managed to pack a lot into just one day. In our next video, we'll be heading up into the mountains to visit the famous Cameron Highlands, a place so many locals have told us we simply can't miss. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that one, and check out our other Malaysian videos in the playlist here. We hope you'll come roving with us again next time. Bye for now.